G Squad, welcome back to the channel. It's me, Gigi, and we're going to do some nails. We are, of course, going to crack open that new Beetles macaroon set that we got for the channel. I'm so excited. It was so fun to win that giveaway. So, again, a nice shout out to Beetles for the giveaway. Thank you. And to my love Chunks for shouting me out in that. Now, I did use some modelones cream gels to paint this in this creamy pink color, I guess. A pinky cream color? I don't know. You tell me. And now we're just going to use that as a base so that I don't have to double coat these colors. Because otherwise I feel like it would just start getting a more of a bumpy feel. And, you know, sometimes a bumpy nail is okay. Sometimes not so much. And I just felt like it would look better if it didn't have that bumpy quality. So I decided putting a cream base down would just really help that, right? I also I thought Patchwork Quilt, it's winter time, it's cozy time, and what a better way to enjoy the winter season than wearing a patchwork quilt right on your nails. So here's the fun about a patchwork quilt, is it's just fabric probably for things you liked or fabrics you enjoyed, because you can buy even pieces to make patchwork quilts at fabric stores. So you just get a bunch of fabric you like and you place it all together in a color pattern and maybe even a patterned nail story that you like, right? You just allow yourself to go wild. And that's what I did here. Everyone has seen quilts. I didn't really look up any quilts. I just knew what a quilt looked like. I knew what colors I wanted to work with. And so I started laying them out in a way that I thought was aesthetically pleasing. And I think it pretty much worked out. I think these are the coziest nails. Soon I'm going to do sweater nails too, but I just feel like this patchwork quilt set was calling my name. I don't spend a lot of time showing you my cleanup process, but there is a lot of cleanup to this set. I do want to just say this is a very easy look to achieve, but it isn't a quick look to achieve. It's very time consuming. If you're going to do this on somebody, make sure you charge them a price, because it is a lot of work and a lot of stuff, and just your time is worth a lot, so don't give it away cheaply. Boom. Not that I do nails on anyone but myself, but so I don't assume that there's any pros out there, but if somebody happened to see this and they saw my video and were like, oh, I want to do this in the shop, know that it takes a long time and you should charge for that. So, but it's so fun to do it, and you can just really get as intricate and wild as you want with these. I decided that even though each nail would incorporate all the colors, each nail would still kind of have its own flavor in the way that it's set up. Like this one is very triangular, but also it has a little weirdness there at the bottom. So, I mean, it's just, every one of them looks really cute and similar to the others, but still is its own awesome nail. So just go wild. It's super fun to play with this kind of a nail. And because I did that coat underneath, I'm able to just mostly do only one coat. So it's not too bulky and it's not too pillowy. You know how sometimes when you do second coats on stuff like this, they'll get pillowy, right? And I wanted to avoid that. So that's why I put the creamy base underneath there, to just avoid that. And I just found it was easier to work next to each other and not try to, like work off a corner. I just kept working off sides, and the way that you would pin it together if you were actually doing a quilt. So that's sort of how I thought of it. And I do know how to sew, so it's not like I've not pinned fabric together before. So in my mind, that's what I visualized when I did this. So I think it came out super cute, you guys. I cannot wait for you to see the end pictures, the reveals. The reveals. The reveals. This set is so cozy. I swear it makes me want to get some hot cocoa and curl up with a movie or a book or just petting my dog and sit under the blanket and enjoy a nice chilly evening, which they are all chilly right now. It's getting cold here. And I live in Central California, so it's not like it's like we get down to in the 30s, but, and I think once or twice in the 20s, but it doesn't get super, super cold here. It doesn't snow or anything, which is fine by me. Now, you could stop right there and just outline them and move on with, you could stop right there. Honestly, that's cute. I wanted to kick it up a notch. So, because you know, that's what I do. And so what we're going to do is just take some cool things from my stamping collection and just stamp them in the areas. And you'll want to make sure that you've got, you want to make sure that you're going to have, you know, some acetone nearby and a brush so that you can clean up any overlap onto the other colors. But now it looks like a patterned piece of fabric. And I'm going to go ahead and repeat that on this large square piece. And you don't have to do every single one with the same pattern. You can absolutely mess around with it a little bit, like the red stripes. Well, it's not red, it's like coral stripes on the green. I put the purple colored butterflies on some yellow. Now we're going to do some dots on the red and a little bit of the lilac. And I decided a couple more hearts would be absolutely lovely on a few pieces. So we're going to add that too. And now I'm only going to show one nail of this. Now we're going to outline all of it and add some stitching. So I think that this is one of the things that brings it all together. I think between putting down the colors and making them nice and crisp and cute, and then adding some stamping. You could certainly hand paint that as well. I just thought it'd be quicker to do some stamping. Plus, I just got all those new stamping polishes. Hello, girl wants to stamp. And then doing the outlining and adding those little stitch marks. I think it brings it all together into a very effective, cute blanket, quilty blanket sort of effect. I had such a blast making this. It's very easy and simple, and it's so easy to get creative and just like look up pictures of fabric and pick the ones you like and make them, right on your nail. So now I did do a lilac nail and the bright pink on the thumb, lilac on the pinky. I added the butterflies that you see on the yellow over here, and the XOXO and the hearts that you see scattered about. So I wanted to pull those into the look while keeping them a little bit on the plain side, so they are actually acting as the accent nails to this beautiful, awesome patchwork quilt set. I am in love with these guys. I sat here after I finished them and I couldn't stop staring at them. I'm watching this thing called History of Horror. Couldn't stop looking at the nails. Here's the finished set. Let me know what you think about them in the comment section below. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I really do appreciate it. If you're down there leaving me a comment, or you don't even want to leave a comment, fine. Click all my buttons anyway. And we will see you on Friday for some more awesome nail art. Mwah. Have a great day, guys. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.